I've always loved raw desserts. They allow those of us with a sweet tooth to occasionally indulge our cravings without consuming any white flour, white sugar, saturated fats, dairy products, or gluten. And fortunately, just about any dessert that's cooked or baked can be made raw using healthier ingredients. That includes cakes, cookies, pies, tarts, ice creams, and candies. And as an added bonus, many raw desserts are very fast and easy to prepare. I'm going to demonstrate one of my favorites now. It's a raw, flourless chocolate cake that looks and tastes like a dense, super fudgy treat, because it is. As you'll see, you can make this cake from start to finish in just 5 minutes. We're going to use a food processor to make the cake. A blender is what you use when you want a smooth, creamy consistency, but a food processor is the right machine for raw cakes, cookies, and pie crusts. I'm going to start with some walnuts. Notice that these walnuts have not been soaked. That's because I'm looking for a drier, cake-like consistency. Walnuts are going to replace the flour and the butter in this cake. Next, I'll add a pinch of salt. That's also going to add to the buttery flavor of this cake. And I'll go ahead and process the walnuts and the salt until they resemble coarse crumbs. Next, I'm going to add some pitted dates. Dates are going to sweeten the cake and make everything stick together. I'm using medjool dates because they're softer and sweeter than other types of dates. So I'll go ahead and add those. And I'm just going to process until everything sticks together. Now I've got to turn this cake into chocolate. When it comes to chocolate, you have a few options. If you're avoiding caffeine and chocolate, you can use carob powder. Carob looks like chocolate, but it doesn't taste like it. It does have a pleasant sweet taste, however, but I'm going to use real chocolate. Now, if you don't care about the cake being 100% raw, you can just use a good organic unsweetened cocoa powder. Another option is you can use raw cacao powder, which is made from raw unroasted cocoa beans. It has a milder chocolate flavor. I'm going to go ahead and use organic unsweetened cocoa powder. Next, I'm going to add some water just to help everything stick together, and a little bit of vanilla extract for flavor. And we'll go ahead and process again. Now, you don't need to bake this cake, and you don't even need a special pan for it. I'm going to form it into a cake right on this plate. I'm just forming it into a round cake. This smells so chocolatey and delicious. This is our basic cake, and now I'm going to decorate it. I'm just going to pour some fresh raspberries right on top. Doesn't that look beautiful? This cake is so easy to make and yet so rich and delicious that it almost feels like magic. When you want to satisfy your need for a chocolate treat, you truly couldn't do any better than this.